Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of November 18th through the 30th, 2018. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. And those of you that want to order a personal or private reading, you can email me. My email is in the description box below, TemajTarot@gmail.com. Always email me first for a reading. I'm not taking phone readings at this time, so please don't call that number. You can keep it for your records, but for the most part, I just don't have time. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. Central issue, we have the King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Hierophant. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Okay, so I feel like you guys may be focused on your income, focused on your appearance, focus on your status, especially at your place of work. For some of you, I'm seeing a promotion. And for some of you, I'm seeing you starting a position elsewhere, somewhere completely different. You may be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I'm also seeing some sort of confession being made. Someone is speaking their mind or speaking their truth, or someone has been confronted. But I'm feeling like this is in regards to a commitment. There's something changing in a relationship where there was, it was established. It was an established relationship. It was supposed to be something that was known, like you had a title as someone's girlfriend or boyfriend. I'm seeing someone's status change, basically. Also, I'm seeing, for some of you, going from in a relationship to your status being single. Somebody is kind of maybe making an announcement and saying, hey, I'm single, I'm available. You could have several options available. I'm feeling like those of you that are going through some sort of breakup, it's like it was bound to happen. And I don't mean to sound like a Debbie Downer, but with the wheel here and it's going towards the Five of Pentacles, this was something that was meant to happen. Even if it is temporary or for the time being, there is a need for you to walk away from a situation, or there's a need for this person to walk away. Someone's needs weren't being met in a relationship, or there has been a loss of something valuable here. Maybe someone no longer believes in their marriage, or they don't believe in the institution of marriage. I'm seeing someone who maybe has lost their faith in something that they once valued. It could be losing your faith in family. It could be losing your faith in your traditional belief, spiritual or religious beliefs. Maybe for some of you, you're like, I want to be on my own. I can't go to, I don't believe in Jesus anymore, or I don't believe in a lot anymore. I don't believe in whatever. I don't believe in religion. Or maybe you still believe in God, but you just don't believe in church or conformity. Some of you may have lost hope in your government, especially if you are a veteran and you're feeling like they didn't look out for me after I came back from the war. They didn't look out for me. They left me to suffer. They didn't keep their promise. You know, I'm in need of this and I'm in need of that, and they aren't giving this to me. For some of you, I'm seeing you lose faith in the institution of medicine. Like you feel medicine has failed you, or your doctors have failed you. You're feeling like you need to make some sort of changes and go and find maybe a holistic healer, or maybe you can heal yourself, but you're no longer trusting the opinion of this doctor. Or maybe if you were diagnosed with something, you're like, I need a second opinion. Like, I feel like you're not helping me, or like you can't help me, or you're not trying hard enough. So you might be looking for a new physician because you feel like they aren't really helping you, or they don't really believe in you, or they keep telling you negative things, and you're like, no, I don't believe that. There has to be another solution. I'm going off to find it on my own. So I'm feeling like there is some sort of disbelief in someone that you once looked up to, or, you know, spirituality or religion, something that you once believed in, like you don't believe in it anymore. There's been some sort of change in direction, change of plans. Whatever changes are coming, this is saying just to go along with it. For some of you, I'm feeling like you wasted your time with someone, or you feel that you wasted your money on a purchase. So be careful with your spending habits, because you might be feeling like, I shouldn't have spent my money there, or I took some sort of financial blow by purchasing this. I almost feel like, though, for some of you, you made some sort of expensive purchase, but you're happy about it, especially if it's something like, I don't know, a 60-inch TV or something that you splurged on, but you are sitting comfortably. Now it meant you're happy. Now you can watch the game on a gigantic screen, or maybe you can maybe this is the bedroom set that you wanted, or maybe you put in a pool and you couldn't afford it. Whatever the case, I'm also feeling like someone splurged, and although they're broke, they're happy. So even though their pockets are empty, emotionally you're happy. You're like, well, I splurged on myself. It makes me feel good. I'll make some more money, or I'll make that up. Now also here, if someone walked out on you, I'm seeing them trying to come back and apologize, but you aren't trying to hear it. This is you being emotionally detached from someone, not ready to open up, saying, leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered. I just want to be to myself. If you're already in a relationship, there's something going on where you aren't really expressing how you feel to your partner. Like your partner might be coming off as only thinking for themselves, or maybe they're being very selfish or self-centered. They aren't looking out for your needs. Like, they're happy, but but you aren't happy. Or it can go the other way around. You might not recognize that you're only looking out for yourself, and your partner is somewhere lacking and suffering in silence and not wanting to hurt your feelings, especially if it does have to do with performance. Unfortunately, someone might not be satisfied in the bedroom. Not for everybody, but that, you know, that could be a possibility. Or there's a lack of something going on. The other person is completely clueless or unaware of it. And someone is saying, what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. And the other person is like, I can't, or nothing's wrong, or, you know, they're pretending like nothing is wrong, but it's so obvious that something is. Now here, the following week, I'm seeing like having to make a difficult decision, being very undecided. There's something unstable going on in your life. If you are starting off in a relationship that is coming off as very unstable, it's going to be destroyed, or something is going to stop it from further development. I'm feeling like some sort of beginning is going to be aborted. I don't know if this is talking about like a literal abortion, but I feel like this is an abortion of something that was taking place, because it wasn't developing correctly or in the right way, whatever the case. Something wasn't right about it, the way it was starting. It's like, the universe like intervened, like, new direction for you. Like we gave you the opportunity to walk away on your own. You're taking too long to make a decision. We're intervening. So you're being forced to take a new direction. Whether it is finances, even if you're hanging around at a job where there's no more growth, like like you've had many opportunities to quit, like maybe other job offers have come to you and you just turned them down for whatever reason. It's like, okay, well, now you're just going to get fired now because you have extended your time at this place. So, c'est la vie. So I don't know, something is you're being forced to make a decision or go in a different direction, but it's like you could also be in denial about it. You could be in denial about it or overwhelmed. There's something going on I feel like you're having, I don't know why you're still acting confused, even though something was revealed to you. You're still acting like you don't know what's going on, or still feeling like you've been stuck. You're stuck even though you've been freed. Your time has been freed up, or whatever the case, you're free. But mentally you're not. You're still trying to hold on to a certain type of frame of mind that you have. There's some form of suppression taking place here. The way your mind has been conditioned, there's a need for you to overcome your way of thinking. If this isn't you, maybe it's the other person. Especially if it has to do with someone that you've been wanting to come into your life, but they've been holding back. Something happens to make this person come out of their shell here, because I can see someone is in their shell, they're in their feelings, but something is making them come out. And then here, the Strength card too, this is someone that is showing resistance, holding back. I'm seeing two things. I'm seeing, what do you call it? I'm seeing like contradictory messages. So this might be behavior that contradicts itself. Someone who is saying that they don't care about you, but yet they're acting like it and doing all these things. But then they're like, no, we're just friends. And it's just like, cut the shit. Like, no, we're not. Like, you're in love with me and I'm in love with you. There's something going on that is contradictory and it's ongoing. Someone keeps coming out and then going back, coming out and then going back, which is really frustrating, to the point where you're like, I don't know what to do or what to think of this person. I don't know what's going on. They got my head spinning over here. Let me clarify the Tower. I just almost feel like you're being forced out of a situation but you still try to go back to something that has been destroyed or is no longer there. The only example I could think of, like, for instance, let's say that as horrible as it is, the California fires, someone's house is all burnt down. There's nothing there but the frame, if even that. And I'm feeling like someone is still just kind of refusing to let go of something even though it's been destroyed. It's like, hey, this is an opportunity for you to start over or for you to relocate or whatever the case. And it's just like, no, I want to stay here. And it's just like, there's no walls, no nothing. It's just a frame. Why do you want to stay here? And it's just like, I'm holding on to the past. So I'm feeling like someone is mentally stuck in the past. Even though they have been freed, they can't, their mind is stuck. Or even if someone enters a relationship, they're still thinking about the past or their ex. They're not letting go. Someone might not be ready to be in a new relationship if they're going through a breakup. They might be trying to force a relationship, and it's like, hey, you need to heal some more. So the Tower, I have the Ten of Cups being clarified by the Ten of Cups. So for some of you, you could be going through a breakup, or you're dealing with someone who just came out of a relationship, and even though they're free and single, in their mental state of thinking or in their mentality, they're still involved with that person, still fantasizing, even though, you know, they've been freed up from a situation that maybe it wasn't any good for them, whatever the case. But I feel like this is some sort of gift or blessing here. There's a need to recognize that, though. Here I have someone doing some sort of soul searching, discovering something about a relationship, or discovering something about their feelings for another person, or trying to understand why they feel this way, and they're still trying to hold back. Yeah, see, this person is still trying to suppress their thoughts or their feelings for another person. So someone is in denial about a connection that they have with someone. You could be trying to juggle between two people, earth and air. Or it could be, there's a need for somebody to make a decision and just stick with it here. That's all I'm getting for that. And then also I'm seeing your energy here with the Strength card, Leo. You are really controlling or suppressing these desires that you're having. Or someone is doing this to you. They won't come out, even though you are trying to let them know that it's safe to come out, or it's safe, your secret is safe with them, or whatever the case. They are really struggling with sharing this with you. So yeah, what I'm also getting now is someone who, not for everybody, but there is someone who is confused about their sexual identity. Like they don't know how to define themselves. And it's like, maybe you can't really put yourself in a box. It's like, I'm not bisexual, or I'm not gay, or I'm not just straight either. I don't know what I am. I don't know what this is. I don't know what you call it. And someone is kind of struggling with identifying with what they are. And somebody can feel like something is off, and they're trying to let you know that, hey, I'm not going to judge you, or you can tell me. But the other person is like, no, or they get ready to share it, or they share a little bit and they're like, no, I can't. That's all I can say. Or it's like they tell a truth and then they go right back and deny it. See? And now we have the Seven of Cups coming out. So to me, this is some sort of confusion about your hidden desires, the things that you think about. Someone is trying to help you be yourself and to just come out with the truth. But it's like someone is so afraid of being judged because this is so different from how they were raised and the beliefs that were instilled in them or you. And so it's like trying to hold on to that old identity. And even though something comes out or is exposed, it's like being in denial and just still trying to hold on to the old you, the old identity. It's like I'm afraid here. I don't know what this means or what this says. Someone is trying to figure themselves out and why they have these feelings. And I feel like this maybe just kind of, for some of you, you could have been struggling with these thoughts or feelings all your life. And for others of you, it's something new. Like all of a sudden, you're in your late 40s and you're like suddenly open to everybody. And you're like, why am I like this? I wasn't like this at first. So for some of you, you're afraid of letting down your family or your community or, you know, your image in life. All right, so that is all the time that I have for Leo. Don't forget to leave your comments. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you haven't, don't forget to do so. Many blessings to you all.